It's time for the Giz Wiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1752, recorded Wednesday, November 6th, 2019. Hit by lightning prices. On this episode of the Giz Wiz, we have a brand new type of battery, a clock with some new features. I have a new monthly theme chosen by the patrons, and we get to find out what the heck was it. All next on the Giz Wiz!
It's the same dumb show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
Now! And here he is, our chairman of gadgets, Dick DeBartolo. How you doing, Dickie D?
I'm doing good, sir. And you?
Doing good myself. Doing very good.
Perfect.
Fall has fallen. All the trees around me are all turning colors. It's happening.
The same here. Very late this year.
Yeah. Seems like super late.
Yeah,
I agree. It's like, we're like almost mid-November. We're a week away. We're 1 week into November. Seems like, come on, chop. Let's go.
I don't know what happened. Today, we took a little ride on the Hudson, and I thought last year after parts of my engine froze that I would winterize the engine.
Of course.
Which I've never done before. And
it includes putting some mittens on it and a little cap with some ear flaps. Yeah.
Exactly. Actually, I bought a device. I'll do a little thing about it on an upcoming show that is on my boat that will turn on a little heater.
Ooh.
And I set the temperature that it should turn the heater on my phone.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. You
have a heated blanket for your engine, basically.
Actually, the guy I work on with, the mechanic, Bob Kylo, we talked about. He said, an electric blanket is like way too big. And I said, but they make backseat warmers for cars.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, that would already be 12 volts.
Yeah. I was just thinking about this for my dog because I put him outside for various reasons. And I was thinking, I don't really want him to be out there when it's super cold. And so I was thinking, could I get an electric blanket, throw that out there, But my issue with the electric blanket is I almost need it to be specifically designed for the dog because I need it to come on with motion sensor, hit a certain temperature and then not go too hot, and then stay on for hours. Where most electric blankets, they'll have an electric timer to turn off after 8 hours or whatever.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, mine shuts off at 10 hours. Doesn't he sleep in the garage? Wouldn't that be warm?
So he sleeps inside, so that's fine. It's just mostly if I have company over and I don't want him running around and jumping on the furniture.
Oh, okay.
You put him outside, and company could be over for a few hours. So I just don't want him to get freezing cold. He has a dog igloo now, which he doesn't know how to use. He's scared.
Does it look like an igloo?
It's just it's a plastic igloo shaped thing. It's just a doghouse.
Oh, okay.
But when they go in, their own body heat will heat up the inside.
Keep
them away from wind and that sort of stuff. But he seriously has no idea how to use it. I was just looking at him last night. I set him out right before I went to bed. Ended up he was about outside for an hour, and I came back expecting dog igloo. It's 50 to 60 degrees, not too bad. I thought he'd be in the dog igloo. He's sitting right next to it, all curled up in a ball. And I was like, how do I get you to use this thing? Yeah.
Well, write his name on it so he knows it's his.
I have gotten him to go inside, but I had to throw treats into it. And he was like, I don't know if I care enough to go inside. I was like, why are you so scared of this dog igloo?
That's right.
Yeah. So, anyway,
right.
So you do have a device that will heat your engine.
Yes. You can buy on Amazon, you buy little heating pads of all different sizes. So my mechanic said, the thing that broke last year is a little cooling. It's a little oil cooler that the Hudson River water runs by to cool the oil. And he said, when you drain the engine, he said it's so badly designed that it doesn't drain totally. So he said, if we heated that, put antifreeze in the engine, and then heated that little plate, he said that would do it. So that's what we did. We bought a little plate that's about the dimensions of that crankcase plate, and we glued it onto there, and then hooked it to a wire, and then hooked to this device that I'm going to talk about, that it turns on and off.
Nice. Very good.
Yeah, and there's a little sensor inside my engine, so I can see what the temperature is inside my engine through this device.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. Yeah, very exciting.
Yeah.
All right, should we jump into stuff?
Yeah, let's jump into stuff.
Here's stuff number one.
Stuff numero uno.
Do you hate daylight savings time?
Yes. It's dark right now. We're recording.
I counted them. I have 14 clocks, so it drives me crazy. I mean, the cable box changes automatically, and your smartphone does, but then all the other clocks I had to change. This became a real nuisance. That digital clock up there, it does the time, and then it does the temperature, and then it does the date, and of course, now that we're looking at it, it is not changing.
Oh, there it goes.
Anyway. I came into the studio the day after daylight savings time, and there is a beep in here. Like every 5 minutes, there's an annoying beep. I cannot find which of the 5,000 gadgets has a dying battery. And I called Denison, and he said, I think it's coming from like the ceiling. And I looked at the clock, and I realized there was a little light lit that was never lit before. So in setting the new time, I accidentally set an alarm. Now, who would think a wall clock not only would have an alarm, but a snooze alarm? So every 5 minutes, the snooze alarm went off all day long. It's not like other clocks that it lets you snooze 5 times and then shuts off. Anyway, so if you want a clock that's easy to set, if you want a clock that makes noise to wake you up, we're going to have one of we call this express unboxing.
Ooh.
Okay.
Fastest unboxing I've ever seen.
This is it. All right. It was a deal of the day. And then I looked on Amazon, and it turned out the deal of the day was pretty much the deal of any day on Amazon, because I pretty much paid the same price. So a couple of neat things about this. One is I kind of like the look of it. Okay. It looks like an old-fashioned clock with an analog face, but it's a quartz clock, so it should be very accurate. Also, there's no ticking sound, but it does have a moving second hand. And let me just turn. These are all the controls. Alarm on and off. Alarm set. Time set. Really a breeze. And what I'm going to do now is show you how the alarm sounds. Okay, so alarm is this one. All right, so we're going to do that, and we're going to set until the alarm sounds, which is why is that alarm not sounding? Oh, it's 9 o'clock. I thought it was 7 o'clock.
Wow.
So if you're an older person, you think those first 2 rings are your old phone. All right, so that's going to get you up.
Yeah, no joke.
I mean, I sometimes wake up to my smartphone, but it's pretty quiet.
That'll wake the dead.
Double bell sound. I like the fact that it gives you 2 rings, ring, ring, and then get up, get up, get up. It does have a snooze alarm. Also, if you wake up in the middle of the night, just click it once, and you can certainly see the time for 5 seconds. And then the time goes off. Now, it's really inexpensive. The case is metal. The back is plastic. Runs on 2 AA batteries. and it is all over the place. So here it is for $10.99. It's under a lot of different names. Now, this got good reviews, okay? It's just 24 people, but it got 4.8 stars. And this one is slightly different in one respect. I believe these hands are luminous, all right? So that they might glow in the dark. Mine does not have that. And there are a ton of them on here, way cheaper, but they don't have the backlight. You can find it in many colors, under many names. The cheapest I found was this one, $10.99, which is pretty much mine was $8, but $5 shipping. So I ended up spending $13. And you can get it there for $11 on Amazon. And it's simply called the Bell Alarm Clock. And you want the one with, if you like this backlighting, you want the Bell Alarm Clock with backlighting. Some of the models do not have that. I think it's pretty good. Dick DeBartolo, the Giz Wiz, time to wake up.
Yikes! That I was shocked at how bright that was.
It is bright.
Not expect the flashing. Now, how did you snooze versus stop for the? There's two buttons.
If you hit the button on the front, it's snooze.
Gotcha.
To shut the alarm, you have to physically turn the clock around and hit the off button.
Got it.
So, but I mean, isn't that ridiculous? My wall clock that has a snooze alarm that would go off for it went off all day long.
That's hilarious.
That's why I didn't think clock at all, because anyway.
Yeah, I would have thought.
I can imagine. Oh, honey, let's snooze. Get the ladder out. I have to get up on the wall.
It's one way to get you out of bed. If you have to get out of bed,
you're right.
Get the ladder. You put it on one of those shelves way up there. It's
why didn't I think of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the version of the. Did you ever see the propeller clock?
No, I didn't see the propeller clock.
I have to find it in the warehouse. No, it has a propeller in the top. When the alarm goes off, it shoots the propeller into the air.
Oh my God.
You have to go find the propeller. The battery compartment's screwed shut. You have to go find the propeller and stick the propeller in the hole. There it is. In order to shut the alarm off.
That's hilarious. That reminds me of, there's another clock that has it has like two wheels. And as it goes off, it runs away.
Clocky.
From you.
I think it's called Clocky. Oh. Yes. It's on your nightstand. And
you're right.
It starts running. It has little tractor tires. There it is. It is called Clocky.
It'll go under your bed and just run away.
Yes. It can fall off the nightstand and run anywhere in the house.
That is so funny.
The ways to get people up.
Yeah. It works. And I'm kind of glad that I don't have that issue of just not waking up. If my alarm goes off, I tend to I could hit snooze a few times just because I want to, but if I need to wake up, I'm up.
Oh, that's good.
So glad. I'm
pretty much that way too. Dennis needs roughly 3 hours to wake up.
Oof.
Yes, it's very slow waker. Very slow waker. And I put another link because early today I found the clock for even cheaper than that.
Oh, did you? 1 second.
There's an Amazon link there in the show notes.
I think this was it. Is this?
Yeah. $10? Yeah. Look at now. It's not under $10.
Yeah.
So now it's even cheaper than I paid.
Yeah. In every color. Oh wait. Well, silver and teal.
Yeah. And I also put a link in because Pulse TV, where I bought it as deal of the day, still has it, but it's more expensive than on Amazon.
Yeah, especially with shipping.
Yeah, it's a little fun guy.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Okay, next guy. I like this a lot. I know nothing about these batteries. I know something now, but I was impressed, and this is that story.
All right, we're going to talk about batteries. So according to the EPA, Americans throw away more than 86 1,000 tons of alkaline batteries every year. And so one solution is use rechargeables. I tried rechargeables a lot, and I find they take a long time to charge. You need to have a special charger to charge them. And then the use didn't seem to be that much. And so over the years, I ended up just going back to single-use alkaline batteries. So when the folks at Pale Blue said they had a new kind of rechargeable battery that uses lithium polymer, and would I like to see what they look like, I said yes. Now they say they charge quickly. The AAA's charge in 1 hour, and the AA's charge in under 2 hours. And it says they use a simple USB micro cable. So this time I'm really doing an unboxing because I've never seen...
Still a fast unboxing.
These. What else is in this box? Oh.
A micro USB cable.
Oh, I see what they give you.
No, a special cable.
Oh, this is great. So, wow. So you get one charging cable, USB, that charges the four batteries at the same time. All right. Now let's just see how
Where's
this
the plug?
goes on. So these are the batteries.
Whoop.
And we're... Oh, okay. So up near the top...
Oh, that
is where the USB cable goes, okay? So, and you know...
And with USB, you always put it in the way you think it is.
Right.
And then it's always wrong. You should put it in the way you think it is and then turn it.
Ooh, this
and it'll
could be like it looks like a Christmas... No, this has
That is so interesting.
Oh, I see. Wait a minute. Now I am totally lost.
That it seems like there'd be so much space
I'm-
taken up by that mechanism to charge it.
It
Yeah.
seems to have... Is that an LED light in it?
Does it have a
I don't get this.
color?
Do they turn... Oh, my goodness. That's what you get for not reading any of the directions. So,
We're more figure it out as we
evidently
record.
the top
type
of the
people.
battery turns to reveal the port. See, like that? And I guess when it's turned this way, maybe there's an indicator light. Who knows? That's the advantage. That's kind of the fun of opening a box right on camera, so people know that basically you're not as smart as you hope people will think. We're going to take a little break here because I have to get the USB extender so we can see these four batteries light up. Okay, back in a minute. So we have a USB charger up here now. So we're going to plug this in. All right. Oh, okay. So
Oh,
this
they're
tells
red.
you that they're charging.
Oh.
The
Yeah.
rings, okay, they all lit up. You'll see. I'll shut them off for a minute. See, they're out, and now I'll plug it in, and they will all go on again. All right, all four are lit, and so this is pre-production, and there's no instructions at all in the box. I'm not even sure this will be the packaging. We won't bother plugging in the AAA's rather, but I assume it's going to be the same deal. Yeah. Okay. So four, and the same thing. USB that'll charge all four at one time. It's over at Indiegogo, and let's see, they got almost $343,000, and I'm not sure what it means when it says almost $262,000.
Almost 263.
On another platform. Wow, good for them. Okay. Now let's see. So perks are still available. So 4 AA's are $28. That's $7 a battery, and shipping next month. This is November when we're recording this. And probably more interesting is AA's. A 4-pack is $32. So that's roughly $8 a battery. and also shipping in December. Now, according to them, one pale blue battery can replace 1,000 alkaline batteries. So alkaline batteries, if you go to CVS, they're like $1. If you go on Amazon, 50 cents. Sometimes 35 cents if they're on special. But if they were roughly 50 cents and it replaces 1,000 of them, that's $500. So an $8 battery to save $492, and the environment, I think, is the way to go. Pale blue, and they'll be shipping in December, it says. I could not find them on Amazon. Amazon did the thing that really annoys me, is you type in pale blue batteries, and then it says pale blue batteries, and it shows you something that has nothing to do with these batteries. It's my gripe.
Okie dokie. So there's a lot to unpack here because the chat room is doing some investigations.
Oh, yes.
Let's start off with, they asked at first about the charger. Like if you lose that cable, you could probably just use it standard. Standard.
Oh yeah, no, it is.
USB.
I try to stand. To stand.
That's just for convenience of having 4 micro to 1 USB A. So that's nice. They have a website, so you can go check that out too. And they have the link to Indiegogo on the website. Okay. And then they also have a Kickstarter, which I found interesting. So not only do they have an Indiegogo.
Oh, wait a minute. So is that where their other money came from?
I guess. And I don't know what is this Hong Kong money?
I think it is.
Dollars? I'm not sure about that. And then the chat room go ahead.
So both campaigns are running at the same time?
I think this one's finished. Would be my guess.
That's what it said. When I said it said we have so and so money from another campaign. That must have been Kickstarter. Right. So they have a lot of money. They have like $500 million.
Yeah. So they got their cash there. And here there's a few more graphs and stuff, and I'm sure if I looked on their website I could find this stuff too. But they mention how lithium polymer is better than your normal nickel metal hydride batteries, and also better than alkali batteries. So there's all that too. Chat room, of course, found it on Alibaba, so you could get these
oh my gosh,
off of Alibaba right now if you wanted to. Looks like this is 2 pieces.
All 4 of them?
4 pieces is $16 for 4.
Oh my gosh.
So
and how much shipping? Anything?
Here it is, $4. So it'd be a total of $21. So about $5 ish a battery. Now that's the AA size. I haven't seen the AAA size. So now here's the thing: is that we're not investigative reporters. So we don't know. They could have come up with this and then someone on Alibaba snatched it from them. They could have seen this, talked to the factory, had some revisions done, and now they have their own product. That I don't see a charging indicator on these. I will say it seems a little, wasteful to use that much space for a micro USB plug. Seems like it would be way better to charge it using the more standard positive negative connection and send a charge through it, where it seems like you could fit more battery if you weren't using that micro USB thing. And I'm not a huge fan of micro USB. So I don't know. I'm like real
okay.
On this.
I thought it was good only because it's a big charging port, but it's still the same size as any other AA battery.
Or AAA battery.
I think the pale blue is 1,500 milliamps, and those little batteries on Alibaba with 1,250. I don't know if that matters much.
Yeah, they don't seem exactly. The thing about the Alibaba stuff is, to me, it's not too big of a red flag because they do seem like a different type of product. These
Right.
don't have the LED indicators. They are 1250 milliamp hours. That's kind of nice. So I don't know. I'm not, and who knows? Like literally who knows? The people who made their pale blue batteries, they know, but it's really hard to tell who's copying who's contracted with who. This could even be the same factory, but if pale blue has put some engineers behind it and created more things like the turning top that'll lock that that thing away, the charging port away, and the indicator. Sure, spend a few extra dollars so you could see an indicator quite quickly. Maybe they charge faster. There's so many things that the Alibaba stuff is not a big red flag to me. I mean, none of it is really a big red flag. If it works for you, it works for you. The micro USB is a deal breaker for me. I don't have enough micro USB around.
that's so funny.
I don't want to keep specialty cables around.
But the other thing is, regular rechargeables, you need a special
base.
A base.
To me, I'm surprised that you said you didn't like the base, because I've used basically I just have a battery area. You leave the base plugged in, and then you just throw those batteries in there when you're done. To me, the base makes a lot of sense.
See, this is if you're on the road, you can charge it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they have both. And to be honest, I may be a little too critical, because you could just leave the micro USB cables plugged in, just like you leave a base in, and just plug it up once you're finished.
You don't like it because you don't know how to do that little thing. Like I do.
I get embarrassed every time.
The secret, you line it up so you know it's absolutely correct, and then turn it, because you're never correct.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
So there you go. Pale blue.
There you go. Something new.
It is something new, and I wish them luck. I think that this is a good thing. I think that's the thing that I think rechargeable batteries need, which is the better battery technology, which is in our phones, inside of a AA, AAA rechargeable. So I applaud them for that.
Yeah.
So good job.
And if one of those replaces 1,000 throwaway batteries, that's really good. That's really good.
Absolutely. Okay.
With that, we'll go on to. Oh, go ahead.
Nope, sorry. I was just confused. I forgot if you had another gadget or if it was my turn yet.
It's your turn. No. I know you're excited. I know you're excited, but there's one more gadget, and this is it.
Another. What the heck is it? All right, we only have one person in the studio.
Bottle opener.
Our cameraman, Dennis Wonderland.
Flashlight.
Dennis, what the heck is it?
A lanyard
pill
holder.
case.
A pill case. Okay. That's a good guess, but it's wrong. Okay. This is a gift from the Grommet. All right. The Grommet is a website, a catalog of kind of fun, unusual gadgets. And this is the Atom. And the Atom is, I don't know if it's the world's smallest, but the Atom is the Think Small emergency charger. All right, so it's a phone charger for your keychain. And you have to buy
hangs on your keychain. You don't charge your keychain.
So I have a USB-C phone, and we're using the Galaxy to shoot this because I've never tried it. So you slide that out.
Ooh.
All right. And then we're going to put it in my phone.
Ooh, with a case, no
and
less.
see if it starts charging.
Maybe not.
You have to click anything? Or is there anything to click? Because I don't see it charging my phone. Oh, you know what? I'm just wondering if the case on my phone is holding it back. Let me just turn it off again and on again. Yeah. unlock it and make sure the charging icon is on.
Oh no, now we know your password.
And it is charging. So what it is my plastic case was holding it out a little bit, but it is now charging this phone. Oh, there's a little red light up here also that it's charging the phone. All right, so things that are small are more expensive. So over at the Grommet website, it's $29. But if you people have an iPhone, you know that you pay extra. So it's $29.95. Except if you have a Lightning for the iPhone, it's $39.99. Now, over at... This is BH Photo. So something new has been added. There's the 2-hour version, $29.99. But now there's a 3-hour version for $5 more. So that would be the way to go. And it's slightly bigger. This is 2 inches by 1/6, and the 3-hour version is minimally larger. It's 800 milliamps versus 1,300 milliamps for the extra $5. If you don't mind it slightly bigger, I would get that. So that's it. It's called the Atom. You have to buy it phone specific. They make it in USB-C, which is this one. They make it in micro USB, and they make it with the Lightning connector, for which you'll pay dearly. Okay. Bye.
And then you charge that from the back of it.
Yes, with, sadly, a USB cable.
Don't buy! No, I'm just kidding.
Now here you're paying a lot for convenience, because you can, for $10 you can get a little battery charger for your pocket. But if you want something to hang on a keychain and not really charge your phone fully, this is so you can get 2 or 3 hours of extra use out of it.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah.
But over at BH Photo, they just charge an extra $5 for the Lightning version of it.
There you go. Yeah, there's the $5.
And they make
But then they make the other ones a little more expensive. I guess that's a 3-hour version. I wonder what
that's the 3-hour version.
The Grommet.
Yeah. So the 3. I don't know if they do.
It doesn't. Oh, here it is. This is the 2-hour version over on the Grommet.
Yeah, it is 800 milliamps. Yeah. And for the $5 more, certainly get the 1,300 milliamps. It's this kind of thing is something you're interested in.
Yeah.
Yeah, Apple wants their licensing fee, says Paul.
Yeah. You want that to work with an iPhone.
Oh, the magical iPhone. Yeah, exactly.
We'll be taking a cut of that, please. Thank you.
Exactly.
Awesome. I like that. It's something that hopefully, as they say with phones, with cameras, the best thing that you have is the thing that you actually have with you. So if this is the battery that you can carry around with you wherever you go, so that's with you during an emergency, this is a good product.
Way to go.
You don't carry your 20,000 milliamp hour battery around with you because it's too big. Well, what are you going to do when you need it? There you go. With that,
ladies and gentlemen, yes, it is time for...
You don't need it, but you might want it at Chad's Crappy Corner. Get it.
Gotta keep the suspense. Keep the suspense a little bit.
Are you going to tell us what the choices were?
Yes. I decided to go crazy with choices. Normally, the patrons get 3. But now, they didn't get just 3. They didn't get 4. They got 5 choices to choose from. So, the choices were novelty gifts, fitness gadgets, one-handed gadgets, thrift store gadgets, and tiny gadgets. So, what do you think?
What was the first one?
It was, what was the first one? Novelty gifts.
I'm going to say it's either the first or the last.
Okay, novelty gifts or tiny gadgets.
Yeah.
Well, you're 50% right. Okay. Tiny gadgets ran away with it with
Oh, okay.
40% of the vote. So 40% of the people wanted tiny gadgets. So this is Tiny Gadget Month. And so
I like that.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. I think that's going to be fun. The first one, the only problem with tiny gadgets is there's not a lot to expand on. Like, you get it? It does kind of, all the tiny gadgets I've been doing my research on, it does like a thing, and that's all it does, because it's a tiny gadget. So, speaking of which, this is a tiny disco light for your phone. So, obviously we had the one light that was infamous, that was perfect and amazing. And so this is a disco light that will go onto your phone, and you can have a disco party wherever you want. I'm not sure why the camera is so blown out. I'm trying to work on that as we speak. There we go. Tiny disco light camera, tiny disco light for your phone. So this is what it looks like, phone disco light. Inside of it, it has a little microphone, so it will bounce around to the tunes.
Word.
It's made by Kick.
Oh my gosh!
Do you know
the only
Kickerman?
reason I say "oh my gosh" is that he hosts the Christmas party at the boat basin every year.
Oh, huh.
Mr.
Well, there you go.
Kikaland.
Nice. One of the I really like this about the packaging is it says right on there, "Try now." And I was like, what? Try now? So sure enough, you take your phone, you plug it into the back of it, and then all your data gets sent to China. No, I'm just kidding. You plug it in, and then bam!
Your data gets sent to the ceiling.
Exactly. And it works! And I thought this was super clever that in the store you can see just how bright it is. And it is very bright. And unfortunately, we're here in a studio, so we're using crazy bright lights already. I'm going to just go ahead and turn off the studio lights. But you can see that this is actually quite a bright light. I'm impressed with just how much light this tiny little cell phone light puts out. So I almost don't even need to unbox it because I get the whole effect right here.
Oh, and you have a party and then return it to the store.
Exactly. Once you're done with it, yeah, you just return it and then everything's good. But let's go ahead and unbox it. Now, seeing as how simple it is, how much do you think one of these cost? I'm going to just rip it in half.
Boy, I'm going to say it was only $10.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, that was too low?
No, it's funny you said that, because if you go to the Kickerland?
Kikaland.
Kickerland website. I keep wanting to, I think of it as Kirkland, which is the Costco brand of stuff. But if you go to their website, it is $10 exactly. So you hit it right on the nose. Now I got this because and this is what I do every month, is I make a last minute poll and I need to go find something physically. So I went over to Kohl's, and at Kohl's, it was a bit more expensive, coming in at
what?
That's $20. $20. It's a little bit blurry, but that was $20.
Well,
now,
chat room saying $5 below, $5, $8, $9, $10,
$20. Now, luckily, they had an instant sale, so it was 40% off, but that still means that it was over $13. It's 13 and change for this. So there you go. We can plug it in. Now, I will say it did not work immediately with my case. So I took my case off for the recording. And let me see if I'm going to play some music. Right now, the light is kind of bouncing around to my voice. But it does have that microphone in there, so...
Oh, yeah, I can see it.
I thought that was really clever, that it includes a microphone. So let's just play the latest episode of the Giz Wiz, because I know that there's music at the beginning of that. Here we go, loading up. Oop, taking a little while to load. It's time for the Giz Wiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1751, recorded Thursday, October 31st, 2019. This just doesn't cut it. So there you go. So it's not a perfect synchronization. I don't think it's gonna, blow anybody's minds with its artificial intelligence level synchronization to the music. But it does. If the music is quiet, then it won't blink. And then if there is sound, then it will. And it's perfectly positioned on your phone because your speakers fire out of the bottom of the phone, and the disco light is right there at the bottom of the phone as well. So I enjoy it. I think it's fun. And I think
I think it's very cute. Captain J says that will it light when the phone rings? Probably not, right?
I think so. No. I mean, it will stay lit, and then when the phone rings, the sound of it will
make it
cause the light to move. But
that's true.
But so can tapping on the desk or just talking out loud. I think this is a fun little stocking stuffer too. If you're looking for something like that, you can get this at Kohl's. I found it they have a party section. I found it at Kohl's. If you want to go find it physically.
Chad, did you get the Lightning version? Maybe that's why it was more money.
Yes.
No, seriously.
There you go. Well, this one on their website is Lightning too. So and that one's only $10. But I did get the Lightning version. So I guess maybe that has something to do with it. But it's hard to articulate how bright this is when we're in a studio setting and we have these studio lights. But I am surprised at how bright this is light. And I think it's a fun little gadget.
I do too.
With that, let's jump into Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy. Together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
Log on. Our video this week is from Mo, our most frequent contributor, who says, guys, I thought this was a necessary geek gadget, especially for Giz Wiz fans. The 40-port USB charging station.
Yikes.
And here's Mo's video.
Hey, Dick and Chad.
Whoa.
Love the show. Please keep up the great work. Today I bring to you another gadget I got. It's a 40-port USB charger. So I'm going from having 4 of these set up.
It just requires a new breaker to be installed.
And Anchor, great brand. To seeing this on Amazon and liking the look, liking the fact that it's just actually one device instead of 4 different ones, where you have power and you have, just.
I want to see what those LEDs do on the bottom.
All over the place. So I decided to get a little bit more organized, have 40 connections, and yes, I have a lot of devices that take USB, watches, iPads, all my kids' stuff, my headphones, everything takes USB charging. So I decided to get this and see how it works. And I'm going to set it up so it can be neater. So this is the location I'm going to set it up.
Oh, my
boy, he's organized.
That's everything plugged in.
He should just be a co-host, because this is more than I've ever... This is so much.
Okay, there it goes.
What are those numbers?
Everything
I'm so
is on.
interested.
It does make noise. I wouldn't set this up.
Oh, wow, it has a fan.
Or something.
Oh, my gosh. This is like for the industrial installations of iPads.
Yeah.
Crazy. That's insane. It has its own cooler.
So now
It makes its own gravy.
I've got more than enough plugs, more than I need.
Now you have to buy more stuff, Mo.
I'm happy with this purchase. Seems to be working fine.
It'll charge a
Charging
Tesla.
Everything I own.
And he owns oh my
Look at
gosh.
that.
Oh my gosh.
He's got a charging room. That is awesome.
Everything.
Before.
Wow. He's charging his stapler.
That's crazy. That's awesome. Wow.
That is really neat.
It's like
wow.
dedication and a half. That's awesome. I don't know what else to say. That's just so impressive. Here it is. I really want to know what these
the link that the link that Mo sent came up with the picture of the doggy on Amazon. Sorry, that device is not available. But this looks like the same device, doesn't it?
This is exactly the same.
Yeah. Now, these two people didn't like it.
Two people hated it. Why do they hate it so much?
I don't know. And also, it seems like it dropped $20. Mo said he paid $70.
Weird.
And
like there's another one in the suggested. This one's also 70. This one hasn't been reviewed yet. I'm so curious as what those numbers were on the bottom. I assume
I don't know.
That's so cool. It's just like sometimes this feels industrial, and sometimes seeing like industrial products are like it's just cool. It's just fun to look at.
Yeah, no, it is. It's neat looking.
This is what we need. Yeah, this is the
60 look at that
port.
one.
Look at that fan. Could you imagine?
Oh my gosh! It also air conditions.
Actually, it heats whenever you don't have a heater.
It probably does heat. That's good for the winter. $100.
PR photo. Yes, we have a 60-port thing that we plugged 4 things into. Yes.
And they're not even color coordinated like Mo. My guess is that probably for Mo, his son is one color, his wife is another, so that he knows what charge, what device goes to what color charging cable.
So apparently that's voltage. Bleak is letting us know. It said 5.9 blah, blah, blah with numbers. And so that's the voltage. So it's currently at 5 volts going to the charger. So I guess if you have more things plugged in that are taking more power, that voltage may dip down, would be my guess. I'm no electrician. I just, act like
I just work here.
Just work here. I don't know. They didn't train me for this. It's not our policy. Speak to my manager. So yeah, 60 disco lights sold? What? Did Captain J just buy 60 of these things? That's $600 worth of disco lights. Sorry, that's happening in the chat room as we're recording this. That is awesome, Mo. Thank you so much for sending that over.
And Mo, I already sent you You're Mad.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Apparently, it's also, of course, on Alibaba.
Oh my goodness! For what? $8?
I can't. Bleak sent a image. I can't get to the. At least it looks like it's on Alibaba. Maybe it's not. Oh yeah, Ali CDN. Not sure. Yeah, well, there you go. We'll find out in a bit. We'll find out on the other side of the letter.
Become the letters, your lovely letters. Become the Giz Wiz letters now.
Hi, Dick and Chad. I thought you might like this gadget that I saw on Twitter. Ooh. This one really seems to work. You have to watch a bit to see how it really works at the end. Enjoy. And Bill, I'm probably going to, I will say what I think your name is and then spell it. Bill Nieranowski, Nieranowski, a big fan of the show. And here's Bill's video that he found with the gadget that really works.
A gadget that really works. Okay.
Okay, so you need a screw, you need a basket.
A basket, a drill. Light probably not required. A tripod.
Oh, a tripod.
You put the
the tripod.
Get on the tripod. Right, so now you can toss your laundry into the basket. It seems like he's messing around more with the what?
He's what's this magic?
It's the Folding Mate. Oh, it's an animation. I see.
Oh, so having the wonky basket helps with the folding?
I think this is a how it happened video. This is a look, we made this cool animation, and this is the behind the scenes
I got
on how we did it.
Oh, okay.
That's not a gadget. That's just trickery. That's
trickery.
Cartoons. This is a serious show. How dare you?
That's right.
That is so funny.
Bill N., thank you very much for your letter and a funny video.
That is awesome. So apparently on the edge of these crazy 60-port things that we keep seeing, it says on the edge of it, VoxLink, which I may have seen. I'm trying to get to the one that you had. Well, maybe not. I'm not sure. But apparently they have their own store on AliExpress. So we were looking at that. It's not sold currently. So if you buy it on Amazon, you don't have to feel bad that you could have gotten it cheaper over on Alibaba. So you're good to go if you want to buy that 60-port charger. So there you go. With that, we're coming to the end of our show, but don't go anywhere because we have to find out what the heck was it? This is the gadget that we were trying to figure out what it was. And I'll be honest, I don't know what this is.
You really don't? Oh,
no.
Okay.
So,
okay.
My guess is, see, it looks like some type of sunglasses because of the little, things that look like they go over your ear.
Right,
but what sunglasses have these foldable thingies? So it looks like each one of these fold over and kind of transition in on itself, I guess. We're gonna look at this
okay. Well, just scroll up and you can see what they.
I see. I never blew this image up. It looks more.
Evidently, a lot of people did, because I would say more than 50 people said some form of sunglasses.
I see.
The second most given answer was. See, I bought them as paparazzi shades for when you wanted to be not noticed. Like if you wanted to make porno films, but nobody to see your eyes.
So this is the blackout bar that they normally add in post. But
yes, exactly. So instead of adding it in post, you actually wear the black bar as glasses. So I thought that was very.
I never blew this image up. So I saw these two things go this way. Then it looked to me like this curled around, and these were flexible in some way. So I really had no idea what this was.
No, I mean, some people guessed like an upside down tray table. Someone guessed a TV antenna. But, we like the crazy things. One of my favorites, people are so nutty. I think these are glasses that prisoners wear, so it continues the pattern from their black and white striped uniform. That's a very funny idea.
That's good.
They black, white, and then your glasses are black. I think these are dollar store VR glasses with some scenic postcards and Scotch tape. You can pretend you're on vacation.
I like that.
Wearable portable screen. That almost it could be.
Yeah.
That's why we gave that. Ultra modern coffee table. That could be too. Restorative glasses for people who watch too much TV and have square eyes. Yeah. Or an iron for pressing wrinkles out of temperature sensitive shirts. Anyway, so we gave away 18 Mads and had a lot of fun. Oh, now there's a new game.
There's a new game.
Here, it's a new game in town.
There it is. The whole gadget. Nothing but the gadget. This is obvious. Obvious to me. This is what the chiropractor that has bad Yelp reviews uses on you later.
Oh, okay.
If you think you know what this is, get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. There are 6 Mad magazines for correct answers, 12 Mad magazines for incorrect answers. Why is that? Because we like clever, funny, hilarious, interesting answers. So get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. You guys have 2 months to get your guesses in, so you got some time. But do it now so you don't forget later. Perfect. We want to say a huge thank you to our patrons. Thank you so much to our patrons, to everybody who supports us. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much. We could not do this show without you, so thank you. If you like the show, please consider giving back at patreon.com/GizWiz. That's how we make our money, and that's how we lose not more money, so that'd be great.
No, we don't make money, but it helps us lose less.
We lose less. Especially with CES coming up. That's not a cheap show. So thank you guys so much for your support. If you, once again, love the Giz Wiz, please consider giving back at patreon.com/GizWiz. If you don't want to use Patreon, we also have PayPal. You can head on over to our website, gizwiz.tv, click on the Patreon tab, and find the PayPal link just underneath the Patreon banner. Speaking of gizwiz.tv, that's where you can watch the show live. Click on the Patreon tab. Whoops. Shush me. We're live, apparently. And join the chat room. We're live just about every Thursday, 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern time. Wait, sorry. That didn't work out. Yes. Wait, this time is wrong because of reasons. But 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern time. Next week, we will have a schedule change. We are recording an hour later.
No, we're just doing it. We're just going to be a half hour late. There's a press event, 5:30 to 7:30. I can be home and ready to go at 8 o'clock.
Right. So,
but it's a Thursday. Back to Thursday. Just a little bit later for that press event. Exactly. It's it's press event season, folks. With Christmas it is.
So we got to get to those press events. If you want to see any of the previous episodes that we've shown, talked about, and recorded, you can head on over to gizwiz.tv, and we have all of them there. Or you can subscribe, RSS, iTunes, YouTube, all those things are there on the website for you. If you head on over to gizwiz.biz, that's Dickie D's website, where he writes up fantastic articles about all of the gadgets that we cover, and there you can play What the Heck Is It? That about wraps up our show, so we'll see you next week.
And I'll be here.